My story begins like most fairy tales do, with a quest. There are no princesses to save or dragons to slay in my story, though. I was on the search for a simple dessert. Growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, I was always an arm's reach away from delicious food. In addition to growing up with a mother who baked the best sweet potato pies in the entire world, I was always surrounded by aunts, uncles, and cousins who enjoyed fulfilling my need for spectacular food. As I grew older, my taste became a lot more diverse. I didn't just love pies anymore, I loved West African food, traditional Italian pastas, and all things chocolate. After high school, I moved to Columbus to attend The Ohio State University. My studies led me to traveling abroad to London in 2011, and the food was wonderful. I was introduced to Indian food, and it was love at first sight and first bite. After graduating in 2011, I continued embracing the lifestyle of a foodie. Discovering tasty treasures was the best part about living in my new city. It even earned me an article in the Columbus Dispatch as a "Where Do You Eat" feature. In 2013, I flew to Paris to visit one of my best friends. In the City of Lights, I found some of the most amazing sights that I've ever seen. Architecture that was unrivaled, and pastries so delicious they could wake a princess from a 100-year slumber. One dessert in particular stood out: croissants hors un monde. Light and airy with the absolute perfect flaky outside. The butter and crunch of almond, they were absolute perfection. My friend and I found ourselves going back to that little boulangerie each morning to get our daily fix. Upon landing in Columbus, my quest to find the perfect match to that little piece of heaven began, and I left breadcrumbs along the way. My first stop was downtown Columbus. On East Broad Street, I crossed paths with super chefs. Though they didn't have my beloved croissant hors un monde, the cinnamon toast crunch waffles were heavenly. Coated with brown sugar and so sweet, I didn't even need syrup. A birthday vacation on a Caribbean cruise was the second stop on my search. I found myself searching high and low and on all of the decks for those pastries. No such luck though. But I did find blueberry pancakes that still make my mouth water just thinking about them. And lamb and steak that rocked my socks. In the German village, I found Pistachia Vera. In that glorious cafe, I found a very close match for my perfect croissant. But the glass slipper didn't quite fit. The macarons, though, were to die for. Delicate nut meringue cookies filled with buttercream, ganache, and preserves. My favorite? By far, the pistachio. And did I mention? They also have chocolate Bombay and delicious tarts. This heroine is still searching for her dessert that's just right. But I happily accept the challenge.